Has everyone
over
read
there.
Cathon's treatise
Margaret's
on the
staring at
nature
the
of
order
things?
again.
His
And then
research
she'll
suggests
claim she
the world is
doesn't get it.
comprised of only
Again,
elements and
same
their
old
names.
story.
That's what I need. I'll start from the beginning. Here's the bracelet I want. Should I purchase it with my hard-earned gold, I wonder? Coins I've spilled blood for, my own and others. Or steal it?
Can't you go around?
It worked.
Has everyone read Cathon's treatise
over
on
there.
the nature of... I never doubted for a second you'd be able to solve our little problem.
I'm used to more challenging assignments.
For a non-graduate of the Mage's Tower, you did a great job. Better than some of the dunderheads standing before me now.
I'll study the red lines of code in the control scroll and help Orly fix the dents you left in our golems. My father's a blacksmith in Marcella. He taught me a few of the basics before I ran away to join the bandits. I never took to working with iron. But Logoi and code are a whole other story. That's what I like doing best.
I had to fight those golems because of your mistake. Tell me you at least learned something.
Yeah, I think I see where I messed up. Orly promised she'd introduce me to Meister. That man knows his Logoi. Orly said he'll take me as a disciple. Everyone's so friendly here. They even gave me 2 scrap golems to practice on.
Ha! A bandit in the tower. Aren't you going to miss your freedom?
No, I don't think so. Nobody in Bludgeon's gang was gonna teach me magic. And none of them would trust me like this either.
care.
Ugh.
Shh. It's all right now.
What happened?
Your sweetheart put a tiny little spell on you. You've been under its effects for several days.
By the gods. Ugh, my head is spinning like a top. Ugh.
I've had such a good week. I've sold 6 magic tomes, 26 workbooks, and 4... News to disciples. Sorry to hear that, friend. But I've got some good news for you. What is it? The rector's birthday is coming up.
Please, Albert, do not utter that name.
But what if someone else is searching for him too? Perhaps they could aid us.
Sweetest of sweetnesses. Headed for trouble.
Guess what I saw in the refectory after supper yesterday?
Hey, roast beef?
A polar bear. A live one.
Stop with your life.
It really was a polar bear. Honest. It was the size of a cat, though, and then it slowly vanished into thin air.
You mean to say that one of us conjured this mini bear? Did the Meister send you? I didn't take that scroll from the library, and I don't know who did.
I don't care about the scroll. There's another issue we need to discuss.
Oh, well, whatever happened, I swear it wasn't me.
As hilarious as it is to watch you squirm, I must admit I'm here about Brand.
Brand? Now that's unexpected. I haven't heard anything about him for 3 years, not since he left his grandpa's house. What happened to him?
I'll keep it short. He got on the bad side of some brigands and made quite a fool of himself. He revealed himself to be a complete coward, in fact. However, there's this stubborn girl who's still hoping to change him and make him... manlier or something.
An interesting problem, but not my specialty. Now, Nikas, on the other hand...
A mage?
Yes, Nikas, Brand's grandfather. He's quite an accomplished researcher in the field. It's too bad he doesn't take on apprentices.
Can't you go around?
What if someone else is searching for him too? Perhaps they could aid us.
Sweetest of
So what do you need?
I am seeking a mage named Palatinus. You two paid him a visit the night before the disaster, did you not?
Oh no. Ursula.
Calm your britches, Albert. I will tell them everything. Palatinus is a famous alchemist. A genius, in fact. We ordered a rejuvenating potion from him for Albert's mother, and paid a good price for it. But when we came to collect the potion, Palatinus had fled, leaving us empty-handed. That was about the same time the panic started. The hubbub, the shouting. We only escaped by the seams of our stockings.
If you're still here, Palatinus must still be nearby. Any ideas where he might be hiding?
He was seen in the vicinity of the tower several times. It is rumored he's completely lost his mind, overwhelmed by illusions and arcane fixations. I must admit, we've given up any hope of getting our money back. Palatinus is both insane and dangerous. It would be better if someone else found the wizard and took care of him without our help. Someone who would be a match for him.
What does that mean, dear heart?
It means we are going home, my little turtle cake, right now.
But why? It seems we're about to find Palatinus. What does that mean?
Oops!
Suppose I say yes. What next?
I will find a way to repay you. I'm a disciple, after all. Can you imagine how many magical items I've got lying around?
What's the catch, then? Why not do it yourself?
I've done it before, but Sequester grew suspicious and cast a spell keeping me away from the ledger. If I go near it, I'll catch fire.
Oops.
I've had such a good week. I've sold 6 magic tomes, 26 workbooks.
What does that mean, dear heart?
It means we are going
Guess
home.
what I saw in the refectory after supper yesterday?
Roast beef?
Why? It seems we're about to find Palatinus. What about our money?
I implore you, no, I demand of you, capture that darned sphere. Castle Arden is my ancestral home. It's not in the best condition right now, but I can't allow a rogue elemental to tear it down.
My dearest Lady Gisela, please be patient. I already sent several disciples to resolve this issue.
If I can... gentle to tear it down?
My dearest Lady Gisela, please be patient. I always...
I'd be richer than the king. I demand of you, capture that darned spear. Castle Arden is my ancestor. A rogue elemental to take.
Patient. I already...
At 5 coppers a cup, I'd be richer than the king. Wait, I know you. I recognize you from the Universal Assembly. Anyone would remember your face.
Well, I can't say the same for you.
I am Baroness Gazella Wilmore Durden. What luck running into you.
Oh yes, I used to know your father. I once granted him permission to do business in Ambos. But that's not why you're so glad to see me, is it?
I wanted to visit my ancestral home, Castle Arden, relive childhood memories, maybe even repair the structure. But an enraged rogue spirit has taken root there. And while these mages are refusing to help me, the creature is wrecking my family's castle.
My lady, your words wound me. My disciples are doing their utmost to help you, even as we speak.
But Archmage Cathorn claims you'd need an army to capture this, as he calls it, air elemental. According to the Archmage, the elemental escaped from the Mage Factory. Since he also claims the Mage Factory is suffering the plague, I and everyone else in Nostria would appreciate it if you assisted these students of the much-esteemed sequester in capturing that darned spirit.
A spirit from the Mage Factory, you say? I should probably check this out.
We've no one to spare. All the mages are committed at the quarantine outpost. All our mana is being spent there. Why can't that woman understand we're struggling as it is?
What does that mean, dear heart?
It means we are going home, my little
Well, that's my childish mischief done for today. I entered average on the sheet.
Silveros is so full of himself. Dark magic isn't for everyone, he says. Indeed. Remedius is way above your level. In order to learn from him, one must be responsible. This will settle his hash. Thank you.
It is done. Silveros, you will mock me no longer. My divinations always turn out to be true.
Have you been bewitched?
I've encountered many a ghost and spirit in my time, and every one has a story. Why did you remain in the land of the living?
I used to be in the guard. I swore allegiance to the crown. That year, the king went on a crusade, and I stayed back at the capital. I longed to see my son, who was about to be born. But as ill luck would have it, a sorcerer found a way to control the troll hordes. Suddenly, they started raiding the suburbs of Marcella. I was killed in that battle. I died as a knight. Now I continue my service to atone for not following my king. The soul seal has returned to its rightful place. It will warm us. Even the dead must be loyal to their oaths. I swore allegiance to the crown. As the keeper of this cemetery, I owe you. There are many warriors here. Their hearts turned to dust long ago, and their eye sockets are long empty. But their spirits still long for battle. They will serve you as a token of my respect.
I told you my godmother wasn't lying about the undead.
Do you even realize what you've done?
What do you mean? I followed the book.
Quit shivering, you worthless wretch. You're safe now.
Glory to the four gods. Ugh, I ought to move somewhere else. Anywhere. To the Albion Highlands if need be. There's no life for me here.
And where is your boss? You know, the Joker?
He's in Marcella. Went there to appease the magistrate. Let's hope he can get the water running before he reaches the capital. By the way, Hit left us something, in case you were successful recovering the crystal. Here you go. Now, I'm going to take a nap. It's been a hellishly long day.
I told you my godmother wasn't lying about the undead.
We replaced the crystal, but the mana's draining away. What are we doing wrong?
Geomancy-wise, nothing.
My dear friend, it pains me to see this. What's going on around us?
What do you mean? The epidemic?
Not the epidemic itself. Rather, the soul-crushing powerlessness demonstrated by the elite.
That?
Nonsense, too.
No, bless your soul.
Hello.
Oh, beauty of beauties. You've stolen my heart.
What does that mean, dear heart?
It means
plate mask from Remedios yet.
I haven't. I've been waiting for an audience with Mage Erasmus for over an hour, and waiting on someone.
Shaman. Amalor. Sakar. Agador.
There is. He once told my fortune regarding my Aunt Freya's vast estate. I wanted to know.
The Rector's birthday is the most important event of the semester.
I decided to help you out. Here are all the ingredients you need.
Perfect. I had just enough time to reread Iphicletes. Cathon criticizes his theory of the world being composed of minuscule particles, remember? Undoubtedly, the Archmage is right. The world is nothing but materialized concepts. You're about to witness a simple experiment that proves just that. I found several books in Oleron's library describing a conceptual materialization ritual. It didn't take long to compile my own incantation.
Yeah, I already realized you're a voracious bookworm. Are you going to return the cups or not?
Weren't you listening? I just said I'm ready to materialize the concept of a silver cup. Oh, can we move on from the cups finally? Just so you know, I returned an extra cup for good measure. I'd much rather you considered the number of books loaned out by the library that never return. That's the real tragedy. I was trying to find the last volume of King Demir's deeds to better acquaint myself with dwarven magical traditions, but it was nowhere to be found. Imagine that.
The Rector's birthday is the most important event of the semester. A good many eminent guests will be here, and it won't be easy to impress.
Impressing people is my business. I've had such a good week. Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why?
Because today, I finally screwed up my courage to ask you out on a date. The magic card's divine.
My boy wrote to say he started studying the art of brewing elixirs. I was so pleased and my heart skipped a beat.
Success in elixirs or something.
Hey, have you seen someone named Fontaine?
Yeah. He rushed in here just a little while ago. Scared stupid. He's hiding in the backyard, terrified someone's gonna come for him. He's a jittery fella.
Come out. I know you're there.
Yeah, right. So you can beat me too?
Kamos the Smith is very eager to see you.
I know. That's why I'm hiding.
In that case, I'll have to shake you out of there. Do you hear? That's better. Why are you so stubborn?
I'm trying to stay away from Kamos. I got beaten once already today. I don't need a licking from him, too.
So you're the victim. Interesting. Who beat you up?
These bandits at the fair. I left the carriage behind, too.
Bandits? You'd better go see the blacksmith and tell him everything.
But you don't know Kamos. He won't listen. I abandoned his carriage and tools. But that's all it'll take for him to judge me guilty.
These bandits you ran into, are they still at the fair?
No idea. I ran for it once the brawl started up. People were being beaten, stalls trashed, things stolen. I just ran. I'm not ashamed. My life is worth more than a box of tools.
My boy wrote to say he started
Has had little success in elixirs.
Whoa
or so
there!
his mentor
Look at that
says.
mad wizard go.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. Arrow shot, force.
Sounds like he was searching for someone's widow. I tried to ask him what's wrong, and he immediately started screaming.
His studies including the breaking.
What an intriguing village, with a very unusual magical signature. Do you know what this device was detecting?
Oh, of course not. But fortunately, the Creator has heard my prayers. Amanda, a neighbor of mine from Parnack, found me. Let me present her to you, and she'll explain it all.
Always pleased to meet someone learned.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Amanda, a disciple of the Mage's Tower. Bernard was exceedingly nervous about the device, so I said I would try to figure it out myself. Let me see it. Give me a few minutes.
Well, what does it say?
It indicates a strong efflux of dark charms in the village, most intensely by the mountain wall. What could it be? Oh, Creator, the Mage's Tower!
Why am I not surprised to hear about mages?
Grills! There are several of these round waste grills on high, and one of them is open. That means the mages were dumping their magical garbage down on the village. The locals have nothing to do with it. We thought the villagers of Rickville were poisoning us. They've always hated us. But as it turns out, the mages are truly to blame.
Such a grave accusation must be supported by proof. Any ideas?
How about this? Let's meet in the Mage's Tower in the yard by the Market Street. I seem to recall something relevant in the archives. Not to worry. I'll figure something out.
My boy wrote to say he started studying the art of brewing elixir. I was so pleased and my heart skipped a beat. I'm such
I'd visit the Mage's Tower myself and ask around, but I find it very intimidating. Who knows with mages? Maybe I ask about this Parnack stuff and kazam! I spend the rest of my days on a lily pad eating flies. Actually doesn't sound all that bad.
Whoa there! Look at that mad wizard go.
Yeah, so I shielded that every day.
my left hand.
What did you want? I picked up an iron.
It wasn't a fire. Oh my.
Sorry. Oh, you're not from the fair, are you?
Hey there, girl. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know about the fair on the Eastern Road? Merchants from Lorien and Artisania gather there to trade.
I'm a stranger to these parts and don't know anything about the local fairs. And no, I haven't seen it.
My father, Edel, went to the fair and never returned. He promised to return within a day with a present for me, but he's still not back. Perhaps you'll learn something if you're out that way.
Oh my.
Why the tragic sighs, dear fellow?
Let us raise a glass of aquas to the Archmage Katharine health instead. Instead of my hands.
Could it be that you're in love?
Let us raise a glass of aquas to love.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't. Why would I need one?
Are you sure? What, never caught any ghosts? Just throw it!
The hell with him! I didn't sign up for this.
Now, what do you think you're doing here?
Our mentor sent us to this castle and provided this magic cage. We are to catch a rampaging elemental.
Don't be silly. This is no simple elemental, but a primordial spirit. It summoned its own horde of lesser spirits for minions. It's mighty powerful. And this dunderhead left the cage way over there.
Looks like Gazella was right about my needing to intervene.
Really? That's great news. If you could clear a path for us, we'll sneak up to the cage and capture the spirit.
What are you waiting for? Go ahead and attack them.
Why don't we attack it together right now? While you rush about banishing the lesser spirits, we'll capture the Elder One. How's that for a plan? We just need to reach the magic cage. It's over there, right under its spectral nose.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I implore you. No, I demand.
What does that mean, dear heart?
It means we are going.
This place doesn't look like a library to me. But Amanda has the final word on that.
It seems my worst fears have been confirmed. A short while before the epidemic began, an artifact was brought to the tower. It was excavated from somewhere deep in the ancient crypts on Mage Actarius's orders. Apparently the mage in question is our librarian. He's incredibly nasty, but he seems to reserve an especially black hatred for me. He refuses even to speak to me.
Someone else needs to talk to him then.
Since you're here, could you talk to him, please? Meanwhile, I'll try to find out something about artifacts and curses.
Can't you go around?
The Rector's birthday is the most important event of the semester. A good many eminent guests will be here, and they won't wait.
Honorable Actarius, would you kindly tell me about the artifact you found in the ancient crypts?
What, again? I'm tired of explaining myself. I haven't followed that kind of research in countless years. I'm a librarian for Ulagi's sake. Ah, that crazy Amanda woman sent you, right? She's always nosing around where she's not welcome.
Octarius, there's no need to get worked up. You don't want to run afoul of Prince Adrian's envoy now, do you?
Oh, so you know the prince personally. What was it you wanted? It's just that...
I want to know why you needed that artifact, and where it is now.
I don't know where the artifact is now. This was a long time ago. There might be more about it in the research log. You can find it in the alchemy lab.
There. That's what I wanted.